What's the main difference? What's the main difference between memory tables, cursors, and CTEs? Because all these three demand some memory space. Yes, from SQL Server architecture, the magic tables, memory tables, inserted, deleted, those memory tables are auto created once you define a trigger. I mean, during trigger execution, those memory tables would be automatically available. We use them for audits. What data is coming in, what data is going out of your table, we can easily audit using memory tables. We can use select statement to audit the memory tables. Cursors, special type of memory objects. Truly speaking, those are variables. We say declare cursor variables. We declare them manually for row by row access. We say fetch operation to access fifth row of a table, to access 10th row of a table, like this. Access fifth row, access 10th row in this way. For fetch operations, we use cursors. For example, here it is. How to access last row of a table or first row of a table. Say first or last row of a table. We declare cursor. Declare cursor name. Any name is okay. Cursor. A type of cursor called scroll cursor. Scroll means to navigate. This keyword is used. So set the cursor for navigating in any direction. Once you declare the cursor, you open the cursor, fetch last row of the table. This is the table query. In the table output, here it is. In this particular table output, what is the last row? 99999111. That is accessible. Same way in this particular table, first row 111111. That is the first row. You access the first row. Or for example, you jump absolute and 5. You access fifth row of the table. So to access or report, for example, nth row, fifth row, fourth row, etc. So this kind of row specific access is possible through cursor. Finally, we close and deallocate cursor. What's the other one? Yes, here it is. CTE, entirely different. It's a two-way communication. Cursor is one way. Remember, cursor is one way. It is actually a variable. We call it as cursor variable. We declare the cursor. We open the cursor. We access the cursor one row at a time. First row, last row, 10th row, etc. CTEs are two-way communication. CTEs are two-way communication. To be more specific, the diagram should look like this. It should look something like this. It's a two-way communication process. Using common table expressions, we can read and write the data. We can perform select operation as well as DML operations on the base table using CTEs. Let's see. For example, with CTE as the result of this query is loaded to memory. Now, from that memory copy, either we select, see here, it's a syntax. Firstly, load data. So here it is. Result of this query is loaded into memory. Okay, result of this query is loaded into memory. And what else? We are accessing the above memory loaded data. Here it is. Firstly, query. Query given to CTE. Query result given to CTE. Then we access from CTE. Same way. Here the query result given to CTE. And you are operating on CTE. Earlier retrieval. Now you are pumping in the data. Say insert. Or for example, update. Let's take this way. Initially, data is some double one or say triple one. Now what I do, I update CTE. Whenever we update CTE, the base table gets updated. So faster selects, faster DMLs, we can make use of CTE. Yes, here it is. In one way, in one word, in one line. Difference between cursor and CTE. Cursors, it is one way. For faster, flexible data retrieval, we use cursors. This is two-way. For faster data retrieval, plus faster DML activities. Both faster retrieval and faster DML activities. For both, we can make use of CTEs. Common table expressions. Here you go. Memory tables or magic tables are auto created. One is called inserted, other one deleted. These are mainly for audits. And how long they exist? They exist during the trigger execution only. Once trigger execution completes, magic tables are no more. Cursors, you declare the cursor, and once we declare cursor, we deallocate cursor. What if I don't deallocate? Yes, they exist until end of the session by default. End of the batch local, end of the session global cursors. CTEs are entirely different. I said with, here it is once again, just in case. With CTE, with is always for that statement only, for that batch only. It works. After the batch execution, if I say update CTE, it won't work anymore. Remember, only for the batch. Cursors are session level. Okay, CTEs are batch level. Only for that particular batch, that particular line of code execution, cursor is available. Once we come out of the batch, cursor, when the CTE is no longer available. Cursor entire session, CTE only for that batch. Once you come out of the batch, once this entire statement execution completes, then CTE is no longer available for access. So both are temporary. One is session level by default, other one batch level. So with is used to define the CTE, and it is End of batch. Once your batch execution complete, CTE is automatically deallocated. Basic is a basic overview difference between magic tables, triggers, cursors, RoboRoFetch, and CTE for faster DML operations.